Nothing like waking up to a large, fragrant, refreshing cup of tea.
Hello.
How about a large, fragrant, refreshing tea garden?
When visiting Kannur, a trip to a tea plantation is a must-do. The plantation that I'm in right now is more than a century old. What a beautiful place! 300 acres of flourishing Nilgiri tea. This plantation alone yields more than 1 million packets in a year.
Now the story of Nilgiri tea. It's a bestseller, I tell you. This chai, one of the most potent and powerful in the world.
Tea can be plucked throughout the year. But since this is peak season, the same plant can be plucked once every 10 days. And since I am such a big fan of tea and I'm rather inspired by where I am right now, this is something I've always wanted to do. Ta-da! It's a very delicate plant, so you gotta try and get just 2 leaves and a bud. And do this whole thing without ever touching the leaf. You only touch the stem. And the trickiest part of all is getting it straight into the basket.
Oh, you think you can do better? Trust me, there are major skills involved.
And they're really fast.
To tell a story well, you really have to step into character. And these marvelous women, whose livelihood this is, show me what it is like to spend some time in their shoes.
But everything comes full circle, and a deep immersive yoga session here at the Taj Gateway with venerable in-house instructor is exactly what I need to find my center. That's important because I'm about to embark on a journey, and all the books tell me that all journeys begin within yourself.
At the old station in Kannur, the little toy train, the Nilgiri Mountain Railway, switches from steam to diesel, but otherwise chugs along quite like it has done since 1908. And set within the frame of these windows, reality takes on a figmented, unreal quality. The rocky terrain, the tea plantations, the forested hills, all look like painted backdrops for a child's train track set. And it makes me want to squeal like a child. I'm going to Ooty, and I'm staying at the Savoy.
Good afternoon. Welcome to Task.
Thank you. The daydream goes on as I reach. It's not just a picture postcard. It's like a sepia-tinted photograph found tucked into a favorite book.
This place has some real colonial charm, and I'm told some pretty fantastic history.
Of history, the Savoy has plenty. It's getting to be almost 200. The 6 acres haven't changed much, but they've seen a lot. Is it lèse-majesty to say that the Queen of the Blue Mountains, Ootacamund, may have lost some of its early grandeur, but the Savoy is a museum dedicated to preserving its past glories. But brick walls and crackling logs can't tell stories. which is why I'm headed for a cozy drink at the Canterbury Bar for a good gossip with Gordon, who used to work at the Savoys and can tell me a tale or two.
Hello, good evening, sir.
Hello.
I'm Charu.
Charu, pleased to meet you. I'm Gordon.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Gordon. So do you come here often?
Yes, I come here many evenings
Okay.
to this bar. It's my home bar. I've been an old employee and I come and spend
my
many
God.
evenings with my good friend Murtaza. This is an old colonial hotel. It's been a hotel now continuously for more than 170 years. It was built around 1830. It was built by the British and they ran it for a few years before it was handed over to the Taj, and they're maintaining a very good standard. I'm sure you'll be comfortable staying here.
Yes, I'm enjoying myself completely. So sir, I've heard a lot of stories about English people who come back to Ooty to discover their roots somehow, because either they've spent their childhoods here or they've got grandparents who are buried here.
Yes, Charu. Actually, during the colonial times, the entire government shifted from Madras to Ooty for a span of 6 months because it was too hot down
the
below
summers, yes.
for the summers. So we have many people who have settled back home in Britain or Canada or wherever, who remember their days maybe as little children here, where they first started schooling. Then they are grandchildren of the people who had lived here, and they've heard of the stories, and they know that their forefathers have been buried here and whatever. So they come out. I've had several people who've come out. That day, one of the most funny ones I had, one lady came to me and said, Gordon, I used to come here every summer with my mother and father as a little child, and I remember they take us out for a picnic, and there was a spot where there was a stream which would run uphill. That was the first time I ever heard of such thing, water running up the hill. Anyway, using my contacts and my knowledge of the area, I worked on it, and I actually did find a place where there is a stream which goes uphill.
Really?
I mean, it's not flowing uphill the whole way. It comes down a mountain, and a little bit, it goes a little bit up and then down again.
Wow.
They were most delighted to go back to that spot and have a picnic there again.
How nice. So you seem to know the area very, very well. Where do you suggest I go to see places in Ooty?
I would suggest you go and visit the lake. We can go boating.
Okay, that sounds like fun.
And do you like chocolate?
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot of homemade chocolates in Ooty.
Okay.
There are several people making and selling them, but the original person is a shop called Kingstar,
Kingstar. Okay.
and they have a variety of more than 140 flavors. You'll be thrilled with it.
Okay,
Yeah.
brilliant. Okay, I think I'm going to make that
Okay,
my number one must-do thing in Ooty then.
Okay. Cheers, Charu. Good
Cheers.
health.